This is an example of hypocrisy and maybe even worse, elitism. And it comes from the General Assembly, particularly Democrats in the General Assembly who want to foist a minimum wage on business, yet have done nothing in their own house. Their own house, which every single legislative session has interns. What are they paid? Zero. Maybe they get a stipend. The legislation says that it is permissible. What are they paid for required travel when they're asked to go to evening meetings? Nothing there either. Okay? Where's your minimum wage? Where is your desire to uplift the poor who are taking these command and control jobs without any control over it? You're hiring those people, and it is hiring. This is not independent contractor work. This is not a come as you go anytime you want, dress as you will, bring your own tools. This is fairly structured employment. And yet, every Democrat assemblyman who has not removed this structure is hypocritical. I think worse than hypocritical, though, in the case of Martin Looney, elitist. Okay? Elitist because he'll explain it as, well, there's certain people who don't need a minimum wage. That's his decision. He is still directing his interns the way a benevolent boss at McDonald's is directing their underpaid workers. Just because a few suburban kids and loafers greet people well and wear nice clothes instead of a McDonald's uniform to work doesn't make a distinction between the type of employment that you're doing in the General Assembly and what you're demanding of other businesses. Demanding of other business is evil. It also helps businesses stay away from the state. It helps businesses that do want to stay in automate instead of hire these young kids. It's not for you to decide whether the internship is somehow uplifting enough to compensate for not paying these kids. Indeed, maybe more uplifting is the 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 an hour wage job that also adds real responsibility, more customer service, the possibility of actually getting fired, and good work ethic that allows you to build a resume that the next employer respects at an even higher wage. You seem to omit that. Why do the Martin Looneys keep getting elected? Their hypocrisy is manifest. But here's a problem. Democrats don't have conservatives running as candidates anymore. I'm the only one. And in the meantime, they pillory the one opponent that they'll see, that'll be the Republican, wearing that scarlet letter R on his or her back, having no chance in many of the suburbs and urban areas from which Martin Looney comes. No chance. Not when erstwhile opponents try to debate and Senator Looney manages to avoid it. Not when Democrat allies call out anything they don't like in a Republican opponent as one or more of racist, bigot, sexist, homophobe. You can't have a conversation. It is a blot that keeps people from being listened to, and the leftists within my party use it. They know how powerful it is. My solution to better democracy, and with it for Connecticut a much better economy, stop listening to leftists. Or, if you want to be open-minded and still listen, make sure you pay attention to the opposing views that they would like to squelch out. When leftists have the agenda, our state, which right now is probably has an economy at the top of a swirling maelstrom, slow at the top, but it's going to have us sink lower and lower, get down faster and faster. Yes, envision a tornado, a toilet bowl if you haven't seen a tornado, and it is harder and harder to escape. Start now. Please question those who have been in authority for not enough good reason. I'm one of them. I will be campaigning wherever possible. I'm a heat-seeking missile. Right now, it's the 5th District Senate. Next year, if I'm not elected, same thing. Please make sure that these leftists are marginalized. I'm Mark Stewart Greenstein.